Good morning everyone and welcome to another video. Today we got something special lined up. One of the many trips I've got booked this year or planned this year. I haven't long woken up and my friend is a bit late this morning, so, well, I say a bit late, he just turned up actually. He's not a morning person today. We are heading off to the Bristol Aerospace Museum and then in the afternoon, depending how we feel, which we'll probably do it anyway, we'll be going to do probably a bit of train spotting down in either Temple Meads or Bristol Parkway. So it's going to be a fun one. Got to get some fuel first and then got to get some breakfast in Toby Carberry in Newport because it's on the way. So yeah, let's get cracking, let's get the day going. I can't even speak this morning. Right, good morning. I haven't set the mic up yet because I'm not inside, I'll do it when I get in. Just arrived now. Not a bad site to walk into, even though it's an aeroplane museum, but still. So yeah, we arrived at the centre now. Pay for tickets and then let's have a little look around. Right, we are now in the museum. This camera probably doesn't do anything justice, but I've been here a few years ago and I can tell you now, this place is absolutely fantastic. Lots of things to see, lots of things to do, some small things which are interactive as well. Plenty of information and artifacts on the walls, and a random stranger, my brother from another mother. No, this place is absolutely incredible. Highly recommend you come here. It just cost me £26. We got a tour which is paid £4 for as well. Yeah, this place is great for someone who's if you're into engineering and you're into anything like this, I'd highly recommend you come in. Goes through a lot of history about aeroplanes and things and flying. So yeah, definitely recommend coming down here. Like I said, I came down here a few years ago, loved it. So we can have a little look around now. I won't film so much around in here because it's quite a quiet area and it's quite dark as well. It probably doesn't come across that way on the camera, but yeah, have a little look around and I'll get some more footage, and I'll especially be showing the Concorde when we get to it now, the proper retired Concorde as well. Absolutely spectacular sight that is. So let's get looking around. Plenty of videos and photos of other things as well. Not with me, obviously, but me talking in a lot of it too. So let's get cracking. Right, if you would like to find out how aeroplanes get in the air, like a few years ago I went to Heathrow and plane spotted with the A380. Well, I was watching plenty of them. I always wondered how they actually got in the air. This thing gives you a perfect demonstration on diagram of how they actually lift off. And how it's not just a cushion of air that keeps you in the sky, it's actually the profile of the wings that creates the lift, which this machine actually demonstrates. Although I don't quite know how it works properly because it's not the simplest of things to use, I'll be honest, as my mate tried to do just now, and then I had to stop that previous video because the noise got too loud. But yeah, that's basically, this machine just basically shows you the profile of the wings and how it actually gets up into the air. My friend here kindly demonstrating as well the phases of the internal combustion engine. Albeit rather slower. Can you guess what it is yet? Yeah, can you imagine having this in your garage? This is basically just a good old cutout showing you how the internals of the jet engine works. And a fun fact for all those rally fans out there, that's the internal combustion chamber on the engine. Now, the WRC Subaru Impreza uses an anti-lag system called rocket anti-lag, which actually uses that principle to keep the boost on the car. So yeah, really good bit of kit that. And there's the child. Right, we've come down here now for the main event. For the one thing that you definitely have to come down here and see, the youngest of them all, the one that was the latest built. I brought a child with me. There she is, the Concorde. The last one to be built and the one of 6 in Britain. landed here, parked up, and from what I remember a few years ago when they said this was actually had the hangar built around it. But yeah, what a sight. Right, I'm inside the Concorde now and I'm going to show you something cool, right? How is that for a driver's seat? Still working. Well, as far as I'm aware. Bit more switches than your standard computer. Yeah, I can imagine flying this thing over the channel. Now that will be a dream job. Let's go have a look at the cabin. Right, I've just been inside the aircraft now. Concorde all a bit cramped. Now, do you know when you drive past someone's house or past a unit in an industrial estate and you see someone with a bonnet open or half the car panels missing and they're working on the engine? Well, imagine rocking up to something like this. Now that would be a gauge with a difference. And also, they've actually got the engine on display here as well. How awesome is that? Car will be a bit quicker than your average supercar, I think it would be safe to say. I mean, those blades look quite small, but can you just imagine the power that comes out of this thing? I mean, when this thing came out, the technological engineering, the feats of engineering that were created when this thing was made, a bit like, that's why they say, like, when they made the Bugatti Veyron, it was the world's fastest car, top speed, and that was a proper Concorde moment, as Jeremy Clarkson would say. And it is, because this obviously made the saying the Concorde moment, because this thing, the boundaries this thing broke when it was created was just phenomenal. I mean, you can see one of these in Heathrow Airport, but you obviously can't get anywhere near that one in Heathrow Airport. So yeah, it's just phenomenal. It's just abnormal standing underneath this thing. And the one thing I've always got fascinated about as well is the landing gear when it retracts and comes down. From what I read somewhere, the landing gear, when you see the planes landing and it compresses on the ground, it's made from a hydrogas or something. So it's not hydraulics or anything like that. The hydrogas that cushions the dampers when you land. But yeah, this thing is just next level. Highly recommend anyone come in. And one thing I've just noticed is the side on the plane, the diagram of how the engines work. How it goes in with cold air, turns to ouch, hot air, and out the other side. Pretty damn cool. Right, well that's it for the trip to the museum, the Aerospace Museum in Bristol. About 22 quid. I will highly recommend you coming here. Really fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed the video. We're going to go do a few other bits now in Bristol now, so if I do more filming, this is not going to be the outro, but if it is, please like the video, subscribe, drop a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Where's the stop button?